Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. I am going to go Speedy Gonzalez on this because I have a madhouse in my house today. So I promised you guys a video showing you some of my glue and swap stuff. And like I said, most of my glue and swap is from stuff my husband gave me on a daily basis. And then I got 2 pages so far that I've done with the stuff that Nicole from Vega Bond Crafter sent to me. So without further ado, let's get started. So I bought this on sale at Hobby Lobby. It was a 224 pad, and I actually reinforced it with E6000 just because it started to tear apart. And it's not holding up very well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hole punch these, and I bought some big rings. I'm going to just slap it onto some rings and call it a day. But here's my first page. These were some of the things that my husband gave to me. My first one was done on Friday, May 14th, 2021, and I called this the Crippled Ray. So my husband's making fun of me by giving me this page because I had just recently had my hip surgery. So I titled it the Crippled Ray. I just thought it was funny. So yeah, that was my first page. And then this is the Saturday, May 15th. I called it a tribute to Soccer Was Canceled. So we was looking forward to going to my daughter's soccer game. And they decided that we're going to cancel it due to rain. So that's what I called this page. It's really more of a memorial to military. But we decided to name it something else. And this is what I came up with. Here is our state bird, which Nikki sent to me as well. And yeah, this is page number 2. I think this is one of my favorite pages. I'm a veteran, so anything military is a-okay in my book. Here is my page number 3, and this is Sunday, May 16th. I called it a memorial tribute. Again, another kind of a military type of page. I hope I don't offend anybody with stuff, but this is real to me. So that is page number 3. Then I've got page number 4, which is, this is May 17th. I called it Play Ball. There's a lot of Chicago images here, and I love me baseball. I love some baseball. So it all started off with this image that my husband found of the beam, and this is a sculpture in the state of Illinois in Chicago. These are some structural buildings there in Illinois, and this reminded me of Illinois snow. And of course, baseball. I love the summer because I love going to see the Chicago Cubs. If you don't know, I am a big fan of the Cubs. I have a tattoo of a Cubby. So yeah, I call this Play Ball. This page it's called My Educational, oops, hold on. It's called My Educational, I don't know, something of the world. So I said My Educational Take of the World, and this is May 18th. So it all started with this image, and this kind of reminds me of Bucktown, which is another area in Chicago. Chicago's known for its art. So I just kind of put this together. Reminds me of some of the, again, like Bucktown, and this reminds me of downtown Chicago, where we have the Museum of Science and Industry, the art museums, things like that. So very culturally diverse, very artistic. That was the next page. And then here is the 19th. And I call it Nature at its Best. So this image inspired me. And then this image inspired me. And then when I saw the cougar, this bobcat, I had to finish it up. So these were destinations of Kentucky, that a magazine my husband gets. So I pulled these images together and made this image from that. And this one, oops, that just tore up. This one's called My Structural World. This was from the 20th. And I love architecture. If you didn't know, I'm a construction project manager. I also have a degree in interior design. So I love structure. I love buildings. I love architecture. I think it's amazing. So some of these pieces are fantastic. And here's what it looks like in its entirety. This is another one of my favorites. I thought it was gorgeous. The colors, the structure, the building. I just fell in love with it. And then this one, I don't know if I should show this, but I'll just show a glimpse of it. I just kind of put this together, something my husband got in the mail. And then this one was very interesting. So if you look at this image, this is the S Bridge in Kentucky. They call it the Tyrone S Bridge. So you wouldn't know that you're on the S Bridge unless you knew that it's the S Bridge. So I didn't really do anything to this image, except in the background I put all this word paper, which I should have probably distressed it, but I didn't, and I wanted to just leave this in its entirety. I just love, again, the structure. I love the structure of the bridge. I love the landscape. Kentucky's gorgeous. I fell in love with Kentucky because of its nature and just it's gorgeous. So this is a beautiful piece that doesn't need anything added to it. So I left that alone and I called it the Kentucky S Bridge. Then I made this one, and this one I called it Kentucky at its best. This was from the 23rd. So these are, again, some landscapes of Kentucky. You know, these are like travel magazines that we get, just to circle back. And my inspiration were these barrels here, and then obviously horses, because Kentucky is known for horses. And so I came up with this piece. Thought it was super cute. This one is kind of different. I think I want to add more to it. I didn't realize how empty it is. And this is called a Doggy Dog World. This guy inspired me. And I actually put a pocket here, and I have some things that I want to put in this pocket. So I used the envelope. But I think this is empty, too empty for me. It looks too blank, so I might come back and add some more details to this one. But this dog right here inspired me to put this page together. The next page, I had to, because we no longer have Aunt Jemima. We finished the last pancake box. As a matter of fact, it was on the 25th, and I told my husband, don't throw it away, give it to me. And I wanted to do a food page, so she was my inspiration, and I get to keep this as a memory of Aunt Jemima. And then I've added some additional foods. So you've got this pretty, it's like an oatmeal container. You got the ketchup, this beautiful plate. I fell in love with the colors. And then it says how to make ketchup just like Heinz. So I love this page. Fell in love with that page. I fell in love with this page. And this is one of my favorites too. This is called Zootopia, May 26th. This was inspired by Nicole, the paperwork that she got. I did this page yesterday. I pulled these little slips that were kind of on the top of some of these images, and I put those in there because that was all part of this collage. She sent me my state bird. I said I was going to utilize this ram, and this is what I came up with, guys. I love this page. I love penguins, so I laid out the penguins, and she had sent this door. So I put the door behind the penguins, like if they're coming out. And then I put these birds here, the African aviary, and then I put the caption information on that bird because I thought it was extremely interesting. And then the Japanese silver grass is here, which kind of leads into the ram and then into the bird. So I am obsessed with this page, and this was inspired by the papers that I just hauled that Nicole sent to me. I thought this came out beautiful. And then my last page, which I actually worked on this morning. I want to get caught up. I try to do a page a day. It's very relaxing. This is also inspired by Nicole's papers, which were amazing. And I wanted to do a bedroom theme. She had sent me this paper, and this paper had a little girl in the back. But I love this because, see the little boy in the bed? He's getting blown by the wind. So I call this Home Sweet Home. The little boy is being pushed by the wind to his home. And then I kind of just digressed here. This is his bed, right? And then this is his bedroom. So you've got a nice setup with the table. You got the pillows, breakfast, and then the different types of windows, because she sent the windows. So I cut these down because it was a roll of them this way. I cut them down to make a border here, just to kind of keep this same consistency down here of the yellow, because I like the way that this looked in entirety. And then just kind of brought this out and made it into a darker with the blues. And then I used this as a border. I was going to start to color this, but as I started to color it, I didn't like the way it was going to look. I think that this looks good because it kind of goes with the rendering. So, you know, I try to balance my sheets so that they kind of go together. So I think this is stunning. Like I said, I kept the yellows, went into the greens, and went into this dark blue here. And then we ended up with a nice rendering on this side. So it's kind of light in the eyes, and it's visually all, you know, balanced. So yeah, this was also, again, a Nicole from Vagabond Crafters inspired sheets. And that's it, guys. That brings me to current. As you can tell, there's my next blank canvas, which I'll work on tomorrow. And I'll start showing you guys on a daily, maybe not on a daily, that's too much, but maybe every other day I'll show you guys what I've done just to kind of keep up with the book. But yeah, I'm having a blast. I found a couple more swap partners, so I'll be sending a couple of packages out to some friends. But yeah, I hope you guys like. Don't forget to like, comment, let me know which page you like the best. And if you're not a subscriber, don't forget to hit that little subscribe button down there. I'm trying to hit 200 for the next giveaway. And until next time, guys, have a blessed night. Goodbye.